So here I am, my legs and feet are achy and tired from doing this, and my weight's not changing, and I feel like I'm starving, and I feel defeated. I feel like, what's the point? Why don't I just go back to eating cheeseburgers for breakfast? Knowing that doing that and going back to the way it was is only going to make things worse. And lifestyle change. I'm not on a diet. It's a lifestyle change, and it's maybe that's why I think that institution drug rehab thing, because this is what it's got to feel like to coming off that addiction, trying to break that addiction. And I guess what makes it worse is I'm trying to break it while I'm break it alone. I don't have friends come with me. I don't know anybody who else is trying to do this at the same time, and so it's just me and Balthazar and the stress of trying to lose weight while the stress of taking care of a 2-year-old every day. Maybe not working well together. Maybe I'm just emotionally burnt out right now. Maybe it's the stress of being unemployed. I haven't actually had a job in over 7 years. I mean, I work for this school, but I'm sorry, there was, an hour a day over the course of 6 hours. And that was really more or less just kind of hanging out. I don't really consider that being a job. I really haven't done any work in 7 years, and maybe that's it. Maybe I'm disconnected from reality or something. I wish I knew. Now that summer is upon us and walking down the trail, and walking trails have the trees cut back on both sides of distance for whatever reason. But really makes me wish there was a little more tree cover along the walking trails. I like the walking trails, but most of them are like in direct sunlight, and it's I hope that doesn't sound perverse. Or maybe it is. I don't know. I'm walking along here, and these people got this little race going with a bunch of little kids, and they're trying to, call off, ready, set, go, and every other kid's trying to jump the gun, and it brought me to a realization. Rules are unnatural. While I try to follow rules and teach my children to follow rules, in general, rules are just unnatural. Humans are not used to it. While we are omnivores, we're still predatory creatures. There's no rules to hunting. You don't go, oh, okay, I'm not going to kill this animal because he's not ready to be slaughtered yet. We're predatory creatures. We're trying to take every advantage we can get in every way, shape, or form. It's why people cheat at games. It's why people break the rules. Because everybody's constantly trying to get ahead. And everything humans do is a competition. I'm standing across from the food pantry looking at the line of people, realizing they're in line for one reason, because they want to get the good stuff before the person behind them does. Everything's a competition with humans, and every human wants to cheat the rules. Why? Why does society got to be this way? Alright, with that said, here's a disturbing thought. What happens if we change society? Society is currently set up to be fair, so everyone has an opportunity, everybody has a chance. What if we change the laws of society and got rid of the laws and only enforced the ones that involved with murder? So now it was okay to steal, it was okay to cheat. It's okay to speed and jaywalk and everything else. It truly becomes a world of pretty much survival of the fittest. As long as you don't murder anybody or cause someone's death, we don't care how you live your life. Would there be as many people on the planet if there was? Would the world be more polite? Because you're afraid that the guy next to you is going to take and cheat and steal his way out of taking everything you've built up. What if everything played like a real-time simulation game where you work to build up resources or steal them from your opponents? What would life really be like then? When I walk along in the downtown area and I just see a bunch of empty stores, it makes me want to open a business. I don't know what kind of business. It just makes me want to open a business just to fill that vacant store. So I just walk past a paint store, and the ads in the window show, people being silly and putting paint on themselves, and it generated an image of something, or a thought, I should say. It generated a thought of something else I remember seeing where it was a movie and people were painting whatever, and then they start rubbing the paint on themselves, and of course this was supposed to be very sexy, and it turned into a sex scene, and I started thinking, paint's not sexy. Paint on your skin is sticky. Who the hell thinks that's sexy? Ow. I understand why payphones went away. Everybody's got cell phones, so they kind of become a non-de-plume kind of thing. But what happened to the walk-up teller machines, Why are they only located in Walgreens or convenience stores? Why aren't there ones outside the bank where I'm going to use them? Why do I have to use a drive-up one as a walk-up person? I don't live downtown. Why do I need to be downtown to use a walk-up? Why am I complaining so much? I'm trying not to be negative. Oh, right, because I went yesterday and said I don't have a positive mental attitude. Instead of trying to fix that problem, I'm amplifying it. I really need to get back to going the other way. I remember why we don't eat outside a lot. I keep forgetting to fog the yard. Gnats are really annoying.